This is the most important Honda for about a decade. This is the brand new 10th generation Honda Civic, and it's brand new from the ground up. Engines, platform, styling, everything. Honda has admitted in what's unusual for a car company that the previous model wasn't up to scratch. This car, it says, fixes that problem. Now on the outside you can see that this Civic is bigger than before. In fact, Honda says it channels the Honda Accord Euro that's One Wheel's Car of the Year. But it's also a much sportier look. You can see it's got a longer wheelbase, now 30mm longer to be 2.7 meters, and it also sits lower and is wider than the current car. In fact, Honda's given this sedan a coupe-like look with this acute rear window for this RS model, which replaces the current Civic Sport. It gets LED headlamps, LED tail lights, as well as chunkier bumpers and these 17-inch alloy wheels, which fill the guards quite nicely. Overall, it's much more muscular, and although you could argue whether it's beautiful or not, it's definitely a striking design. This interior is one of the best in the class. It's very handsome, it's very resolute. There's no mishmash of colors and dials and that sort of thing like we've seen in some other Hondas. In the middle, we've got a 7-inch touchscreen, and that's for your nav, it's for your standard reversing camera as well. And on this model, it's got the fantastic blind spot camera. It's a crisp camera mounted on the outside mirror that comes on automatically when you indicate left. So you'll see a cyclist or a motorbike in your side blind spot. Its touch isn't quite as quick as the latest smartphone, but it does have Apple CarPlay and is also compatible with Android Auto. You'll also find a really crisp instrument cluster in the middle, completely digital speedo, and it's a really fresh design and really lifts the whole cabin. This one here actually has a turbo boost gauge as well because it's the 1.5 turbo model. So let's talk about that 1.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It's got 127 kilowatts, which is one of the most powerful in its class, and also 220 Newton meters from a low 1700 all the way through about 5,500 RPM. Now it's all alloy, it's got direct injection, and it's running a massive 16.5 PSI boost. It's actually a really strong engine for overtaking, and it's really smooth. It's a really nice power plant. Up top though, when you give it a real hit, good response. It's a little bit, coarse is probably not the right word, but it's a little bit vocal. It is teamed really well though with this CVT. Now, the RS model gets a stepped CVT, so it simulates 7 gears, paddle shifters on the wheel for that. So the engine's pretty good. It uses 1.5 litres less than the 2 litre it replaces. So that's 6 litres per 100, which is very good for this class and very impressive overall. The thing though that really dazzles us about this Civic is the way it rides and the way it handles. Now, coming up to corners, the steering has a good weight to it. It's not super involving, but it's got a good weight and feel to it. The thing that's impressive is the ride and the balance and poise of this car. It doesn't jolt around, it's always composed, and even over the roughest and hardest surfaces, it rides much better than it should. That's a serious achievement for Honda, and it's a serious achievement in this class as well. The chassis itself, the body is 25% more rigid than before, and also the rear suspension's got an extra link in it, so it's now a 5-link system, and that's designed for control as well as improved NVH. So you've got really good poise and balance into corners, but the other thing is the refinement overall for the total package. The glass, the front side windows are thicker than before. It's got an acoustic windscreen now, and other than a little bit of road noise on coarser surfaces, it's a very well-honed package. So it all sounds promising. The Civic has a great engine, it has an exemplary ride and really good handling, really balanced. Fit and finish seems excellent, but the question is, has Honda found its mojo? Is this car the real deal? It's hard to say from a short drive, but we think so, yeah. Honda is back.